Hey guys, today I got something brand new I want to share with you. Epic Games recently released a new matchmaking device which allows players to experience true multiplayer games on Fortnite creative maps. So I thought I'd turn on matchmaking on all of my maps to allow you guys to queue up and play these games without having to create a private party. This device pretty much allows creators to build hubs similar to Minecraft servers as well, which is a huge game changer for Fortnite creative. So in this video, I'm going to create my own MakaMakes hub for you guys to enjoy. With that being said, here's what I came up with. To start this project, I first loaded up my favorite preset island, which is the Kevin floating island, and got rid of all of the rocks so I had a blank map to work with. I want this hub to be suspended over the water, but to make the water a little more interesting, I put a barrier device under it and set its visual to the green nebula effect. It's super important to mark out your projects before you start building, so here you can see me using the ring gallery to create the frame for the hub and then filling it in with the cube gallery. If you haven't guessed already, this is going to be a very futuristic looking hub. I wanted to incorporate a bit more green into the hub, so I created a large ring around the center where a garden will go. To finish off the main structure of the hub, I added a couple more details such as trees and bushes along with white neon lines pointing towards the center of the hub. The next part of the hub I worked on was the underside of the suspended platform. This design was inspired by the Giant's Causeway in Ireland, where there are a ton of hexagonal rock formations. This took me so long to do as I was working on GridSnap 32, which made it very tedious to place down all of the individual hexagons. Even though you won't really see the underside when you are in the hub, I still loved how the end product turned out. For the centerpiece in my hub, I wanted to create something simple yet complex. Since this was the place where people from all over the world would come to experience my maps, I decided to create a statue of the Earth. I first looked up an interactive globe model on Google and used this as a reference when building. The first continents that I created was North and South America. Once I was happy with the shape of those, I built Europe and Africa, making sure I got the location of them on the globe correct before building them out. The final continents that I had to build was Antarctica and Asia. Now I know that there are going to be some inaccuracies with this recreation of the Earth, but I was still really happy with how the final result turned out. Now that all the major parts of the hub have been completed, I could start adding detail to it, such as copying my logo into the map from my quickbar. Skittles was kind enough to provide me with his Fortnite letters, which I used to create the names of the 3 different sections of the hub, which would be Maka's Games, Maka's Maps, and New Maps. I then copied these to my quickbar as well and multi-selected them into my map along with the matchmaking portals. For this map I also needed a very innovative spawn system as the whole map was open and I didn't want it to be cluttered with mechanics. To accomplish this, I decided to place the spawn pads underwater. The force of the water would then push the player into a teleporter and spawn them in the center of my hub. This worked insanely well and made for a super seamless transition into the map. The very last thing I added to the hub was supporter creator signs, which shows players how they can support me. So there you have it guys, you can now play my maps with matchmaking enabled on them, and any new map I release in the future will be featured here as well. Here's the code if you want to check it out. Before you guys leave this video, I really want to let you guys know about a new team me, Shride and Pimit set up called Beyond Creative. We have just created a new video on how we built the 100 Thieves compound hub, and I would appreciate it if you all gave the video a watch and the channel a sub. The link to the video is in the description. That's it for me, see you guys in the next video.